your seat. Sit down and behave appropriately. First graders, you could totally rock that, easy peasy. So let's get it done. Second graders, we're moving into lesson 16, which you can also do. Please get out your scratch paper or your whiteboards, everything, to do some work along with me so we can get it done. Yeah. What? Very quickly, because we need to get going, and so. All right, second graders, we need to hurry up so we can get on task. We are talking about how to go through word problems and find out what it is that we need to do. Okay? Find out what it is that we need to go to.
Do we write it too?
No, you do not need to write this. I'm just writing it so we can read it and look at it together. If I had a computer here, I would just project it, but obviously I don't have a computer or a projector thing over here, so I have to write it, which takes a little bit of time. Okay. All right, so second graders, eyes and ears up here. I see some of you have been reading the problem. That's awesome. Bonus points to anybody who's been reading the problem through. Okay. Seneca put 56 beads on a necklace. Some beads fell off, but he still has 28 left. Okay, how many beads did he lose? Okay, so we need to think about what it is we're trying to solve. Okay, what it is that we are trying to solve. Okay, and when we look up here and we see a hard word, like this name is kind of tricky, Seneca, whatever, the names are not important, right? If you cannot pronounce the name, please don't get stuck on that and worry about that, because that is not important. Seneca put 56 beads on a necklace. Some beads fell off, but he still has 28 left. How many beads did he lose? So let's talk about some of our tape drawing methods. It'd be a really good one in order to really kind of figure out what it is that we're doing. Okay, so we know that he had 56 beads initially, right? 56 beads on there initially. Okay. We know that 28 beads fell off. Right? And so we're saying how many are left? Okay, so now you know that you can do a subtraction problem, right? You can do 56 minus 28. Now from here, there's a couple of different methods that you can do in order to find out this answer. What, Louise? What?
Is that in our lesson, in our book?
No. This is not the same word problem that you will have in your book. Different. Yep. Different. Jimmy? Yes, sir. Please do that page. All right, so there's a couple of different strategies, and we practiced these strategies before, so let's talk about them. There's where we take, remember when we're doing a subtraction problem, and you could say in subtraction, in order to get up to a friendly number, you can add onto both sides. So 28 plus 2 makes it 30. And what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So then I have 58 minus 30, which if we line it up the way that we like to line it up, 58 minus 30, 8 minus 0 is 8, right? If you have 8 and you take away nothing, you have 8. And then 5 minus 3, if you have 5, you take away 1, 2, 3, you have 2. 28. Do you see how quick that was? By remembering that, we can add 2 to both sides to make that into a friendly number. Anaya, are you helping Miguel? Is that what you're doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need you to sit down and work on your own because you're now wasting your own time, okay? Miguel, you need to turn the page and find the page. Okay, I appreciate your attempting to help. Okay, but another way you could do this is by thinking about those place values. Who is whining over there? Can we please just stop it? I don't need to know who it is. You don't need to point fingers, right? But just please stop. It's very distracting. Just be honest and be like, oh, I'm the one doing it. I'm not going to do it anymore because that's going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10s, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Minus 8. Well, we can't take away 8 from 6, so we're going to have to move your group of 10 over. And which one it looks like over here, right? We take away from our 5. 5, only take away 1. You have 4 left. This is now 16 minus 8.
What's the problem?
56 minus 28, right? Because there was 56 beats. Jimmy, what are you doing over here? I don't know why Max is using any of that language in class. So I certainly not hope that is true. Both of you need to sit in your seat and be polite. Okay, it's looking good. Turn it in on Dojo. Looking good. Wait. So it looks like you just copied and you draw the circles. Okay. Good. Turn it on Dojo. All right. So those of you who actually did it, I don't know what you're doing. You seem to be making a choice to do nothing with it, which is not an option. You need to be doing the work along with us. Okay? So most everybody I see is doing the work along with us. Thank you. Good job. We need to take away 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Which would leave you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because those of you who remember your doubles facts, 8 plus 8 equals 6. 8 plus 8 equals 2. Amy, check yourself before you wreck yourself, girlfriend. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 16. You've got 8 up here. You can always count up from 8 to get to 16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? But it's going to be fastest to do this method. If you could, excuse me, could you please stop shouting out? I love you, I love you, I love you. Then just raise your hand politely, but please quit shouting at me, okay? When I get to you, I will get to you, but you need to stop. Okay. When you remember, you can add to your both sides of your subtraction number to make a friendly number. You can do that. Louise, what is your question? Okay.
16 minus 8, 8.
Okay, thank you. Yes, you are correct. 16 minus 8 is 8. Okay, and then we have 4 left in our tens. We take away 2. Louise, how much is 4 minus 2? Right, 4 minus 2 is 2.
What?
So 28.
That's weird.
For those of you who did the work along with me. Look at that. We got the answer by using 3 different strategies. I mean, these are kind of similar. It's like one.
Yes.
What?
The 28 that were answered, it's the same of the bottom answer.
Yeah, so, right, 28 fell off. There's still 28 left. So 28 plus 28 is like a double stack. Right.
28 minus 28.
What?
You know what I just realized?
What?
So I think.
Okay, first graders, you need to get on task. Jimmy, where is your work? Max, you're going to have to go to those seats over there if you and Jimmy cannot stop talking. Get on task. Turn in your stuff on Dojo when you're done, and then get onto Zern. Okay, I'm going to quickly write the next problem up here, second graders, and then I need to help a first grader find the page because they're not going to help themselves. What?
28 minus 28 after that one.
28 minus 28 would be 0. If you want to do 28 plus 28 equals 56, 8 plus 8 equals 16, carry the 10, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 more is 5, 56. Right? 28 minus 28, 8 minus 8 is 0, 2 minus 2 is 0, 0. Okay. Do our next one. Hold on, Troy. Let me write this next one, and then you can tell me what very interesting thing you think you found.
Like that jungle.
Yeah, you do not need to write the word problem. Please don't waste your time in order to doing that. It's not. Museum.
7. How many more students go to the zoo?
I would say than the museum. Than the museum. Than the museum. Okay. Right. Hold on. Okay, so we're saying that is 70. And we're saying this is 34. Okay, and then we want to know how much that is.
Already.
If you take how many students voted for the zoo and you subtract how many students voted for the museum, you can find our mystery number. Okay? And you can do that with your place value chart also. Tens and ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0 ones. And now subtract 34. I'm going to give you guys half a second to work on that while I see what first graders are doing. Okay, you guys. Did you draw your tens and work on your tens? Yeah. Get on the drawing. Hey, you need to get on that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that up. Okay? You do not sit here and do nothing. That's not okay. You solve your problem. Look at that. How did you have it? How many pairs?
Got it. That's crazy.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you're just gonna work until. Okay, second graders, how are we doing?
Worse.
I don't know why I don't see a problem lined up very nicely on your paper ready to go, but so. Good, so what you need to do on this one sheet is please draw your group of 10 and your 6 right there. And then find how many in here, circle a group of 10, and then how many are left over. Thank you, Anaya. Thank you so much for getting some work done. I appreciate it. That looks great. I can tell somebody finally got a good night's sleep.
I didn't.
Not you. I'm not talking about you.
I know, but I didn't get a good night's sleep either.
Oh, that would make me very sad. Okay. Amy, come on. Amy, honey, why don't you just focus on this part, okay? Don't worry about the tape diagrams unless you really, really want to. Valerie, why don't you work at your desk? Yeah, put it down on the desk and work. Sophia, do you have that problem lined up? So you need to start solving it. Okay, because what I see is you just sitting there like this, so.
Do you have to do the ones and the tens?
No. If you can just do it like this, you do not have to draw the ones and the tens unless you would like to, and that would help your brain think about it. All right, Louise. Looks good. Excellent. Well, because we're doing word problems, it's hard for me to just skip on to the next one, okay? So I am going to try to be. Okay, how many got to this part? 0 minus 4. If you have 0, can you take 4 away from it? No. So what do we need to do? So what do we need to do, Rudy? Very good. We've got to borrow. Well, I like to call it steal, but it is called borrowing. Okay, right? 7 minus 1 is 6. And then now that is a 10. Okay? We would move this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What?
I need to go to the bathroom.
How about me? I go to the bathroom, please. Yes, quickly. Max, you need to get on task. Everybody else around you pretty much has finished, so that shows me that maybe you're not choosing not to do your work. You're just being distracted by your neighbors. If you have a question, ask Miranda. She's my ask it person. What? Danny. Didn't you just use the restroom when you came in from recess? Go very quickly. Please do not lollygag in there. Okay, for those of you who have done that part, now you have 10 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 10, you take away 4, 5, 6, right? If you count over here, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay? 1, 2. Yeah, well, because then I was like, 1, oh, wait, that's 5, and 1 more is 6. So you use your big, beautiful brains there and count a group of 5 and 1 more to make your life easy. And then now 6 minus 3, who remembers your doubles backs? Sophia?
It equals 3.
Right, because your doubles fact is 3 plus 3 equals 6. And so 6 minus 3 equals 3. All right, if we go over here, we took 1 away and then we cross out 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 left. 36. Woohoo! All right.
Miss,
This is-
I got
What?
Did you get these?
Those were given to me by Mrs. Hester.
Where's Mrs. Hester?
She is the 5th, 6th grade teacher.
Or my brother is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay. I'm going to try to quickly write the next one, okay?
Miss, can I use the restroom, please?
Amy, there is already a girl in the restroom. So you're going to have to wait.
Hope this one won't feel bad.
All right. So this is a 2-part question. A 2-part question. What? So you just need to, so sweetie, hold on. Why'd you scribble these all out? You would have just circled 10 of them and left your 4 out if there's 14. Okay. And then, anyway, it's fine. You just count how many are up. And you know, if it's 12, it's a group of 10 and 2 ones. If it's 14, it's a group of 10 and 4 ones, right? Okay, so you just go do that. All right? Okay, so this is a 2-part question. Part A, or part Suki has 44 cents. She spends 25 cents on a pencil. How goofy me. Okay, how much money does she have left? So that's the first part. Is if she's got 44 cents, she spends 25 cents. How much does she have left? The second part, part B, she finds 33 cents more. How much money does she have now? Okay, so first we need to solve that first part of the problem. Then we solve the second part, part A, and then part B. Amy, you need to sit down and do work while you wait. Max, you need to be doing your work. Please stop talking with all your neighbors. Show me how awesome you are. Show me your rock star status. We're not going to do it yet, Mr. Luis. We're going to do our work first. We're going to do A first. So first,
I'm already finished.
well, wonderful. Right? If she has a total of 44 cents and she spent 25 of it, how many does she have left, right? How much money does she have left? And so, 44 minus 25. Okay, let's see. Who can kind of do that problem real quick? What, Jimmy?
Naya's still scribbling on everything.
Anaya was doing awesome. Anaya was doing really great. So I hope Anaya's not scribbling on everything because she was doing rock star status work over there. So Jimmy, why don't you worry about you? And Anaya, I think you are pretty much needing to just turn in your paper. So, right? So turn them in on Dojo and then get on to Zern. But you've been doing awesome today. So Jimmy, you worry about you. Anaya, worry about Anaya. And Max needs to really worry about Max because Max needs to get done. What, Miss Elizabeth? What? Yes, if you must use the restroom after Amy, you may. Miss Miranda, would you go hop over, socially distance from Max and see if he needs help on something, why he seems to be stuck? Because that was a real quick and easy workbook problem. They shouldn't have been stuck there. Okay. So for this one, can you take away 5 if you only have 4? No, you cannot. So we need to borrow from that 10s, right? Take a group away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 minus 1, 10 becomes what, Luis?
It is 9.
4 minus 1, 10 is what?
4 minus 1
Is 3. Okay. And we're gonna cross out the 5 that we are subtracting now, right? Now you've got 14 minus 5. You could count up. You could count back. You could go 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. Or you could count up all the way to 14 from 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is 9. Okay. Or you could say 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones. 14, 4 minus, or 10 minus 4, 5, 6, plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. 5. There we go. 5 and 4 more equal 9. Kennison's losing their mind a little bit. Sorry, I apologize. Take away our 5 there. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Multiple strategies all end up, as Luis said, a 9. He confused me because he didn't do the part of the problem I asked him to do, but yep. Okay, now we've got our 10s. We got 3, take away 2 10s. You got 3 10s, take away 2 10s. You have 1 10. So the answer for problem A, we would need to write this. We would say she has 19 cents left. Okay? Now we need to do part B. Part B. Part B, which is she finds 33 cents more. How much money does she have now? So part B, Amy, hurry up and come in, please. Don't just waste time, right? She had 19 cents and she found 33 cents more. And we want to know how much is that all together?
So are we doing 19 minus 30?
You're not subtracting because we're adding, right? This is where we need to listen carefully. She finds 33 cents more. That's your key word. How much money does she have now? So we're doing 19 cents plus 33 cents. We are doing addition problem for that, right?
Okay.
So think about, we always start on our right. You do 9 plus 3. So let's do that together. 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? Is that what y'all got? 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. I see you guys working away. And don't forget, when we add and we get more than 10, we've got to carry that 10 up top to the tens column. So now we don't just have 1 plus 3, we've got 1 plus 1 plus 3. So 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now 2 plus 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? If we were to do that, in like your place value chart, right? Ones, tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one group of 10 for 19. And then 33, 1, 2, 3 group of 10, 1, 2, 3 ones. And then you would go 9, one more is 10. We have to move that over as a 10, right? Just like popping it up top. So you've got 2 here, just like what we did, because you've got 10, 11, 12. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Woo! All right. Yay! We just did a 2-part problem. All right. What, honey? What is your thing?
So you know what the problem was on the first one? And the answer was 28.
What, honey?
Okay. Okay, so the first problem was 56 minus 28. But what I looked at, so if it was an addition problem, it would be 48 plus 2. Right? 48 plus 2.
Okay, hold on. You're trying to tell me.
I just thought of it.
Okay, you came up with an addition problem for that subtraction problem?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I love that your math brain is getting all excited and working around with problems. Okay, next one. Okay, so now we're going to do another kind of complicated word problem. Oh, we wouldn't be done with this one technically until we say, she now has 52 cents, and then we would be done. Technically, we answer word problems with words in order to have the full correct answer there.
How much minutes until lunch?
We've got we've got about 8 minutes left. So if we can work really hard for the next 8 minutes, then we can just head on to lunch and be happy little workers. Happy little worker bees. Okay, so this next one, Farmer Ben picked 87 apples. Gosh darn it. Switched out my marker. Okay. Farmer Ben picked 87 apples. Okay. Next it says 26 apples are green. Period. Okay, and the rest are red. And the rest are red. How many apples are red. Okay, so essentially what we want, what we're doing is we're taking this big line, right, that all of them equal 87.
You sit down and you're gonna.
Oh, I missed a whole thing here, sorry. 26 apples are green. How did I miss it? Sorry. 26 apples
Are green.
are green. And then I missed this one when I was reading it. So we're going to have to say 20 are yellow. There we go. And the rest are red. How many are red? There we go. So we've got 26 that are green. You've got 20 that are yellow, and then you have the rest, which are red. So first of all, let's figure out, Rudy, how many yellow, green, and yellow ones are together, right? So 26 plus 20, that should be a real fast problem for y'all to do. 26 plus 20. 6 plus 0 is, if you have 6 and you add nothing, you stay with 6. Very good. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. Right? I see lots of little busy bees writing away, working away. Thank you, second graders. Thank you, my second grade busy bees. Over here. So in order to find out, okay, in order to find out how many now, so now we know that we've got 46 yellow and green ones, right? So in order to find out how many red ones we have, we take your 87, you take away the 46 that we know are red and yellow, and that will tell, or I'm sorry, are green and yellow, and that will tell us how many are red. Okay? So you guys do that problem very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I know you can.
Right.
You did not do the correct problem, Troy. Why did you write 87 minus 46? It's 87 minus, no, sorry, you wrote 87 minus 26. It's 87 minus 46. It's because you're blind and you didn't remember. Because we did 26 plus 20 equals 46. So Haiti, that's not an appropriate way for you to be. 26 plus 20, because we did our yellow apples plus our green apples equals 46. And then we say, okay, if we have 87 apples total, plus we took away our 46 green and yellow apples, how many red apples do we have? So, Amy, I need you to do this problem. 87 minus 46. Yeah. 87 minus 46. Do not worry about drawing the tape grid diagram and everything. Put it down, Troy. Everybody, sit down, please. Good. Everybody needs to be doing 87 minus 46. Quickly, quickly, quickly. This will be our last problem before we go to lunch, so let's get it done. What?
46 plus 41 equals 87.
Okay, please be quiet, Troy. Troy, please put a bubble in your mouth because now you're shouting out answers to other problems I don't want you revealing yet. Okay. Shh. Okay, good. So right away, we're going to look at 7 minus 6. If you have 7, can you take away 6? Yes, you can, right? If you count up, you go 6. One more is 7. So, and I'm literally squished into a corner over here. Okay, so now do 8 minus 4. Quickly, quickly. You have 8 and you take away 4. Okay, Rudy, what'd you get, bud? You got 4. If you remember your doubles facts, 4 plus 4 equals 8. That's wonderful. I saw you counting down. You said 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's another appropriate strategy. 8 in your head and then counting down. You could even count up 4 and then count how many it takes you to get to 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, many strategies. I'll give you the same answer of 4. 41. Now, Troy wanted to check his work, and Troy said, I want to make sure that's correct. So I'm going to take my 46 apples that were red or yellow and green. I'm going to take the 41 apples that were red. I'm going to add those together to see if I get 87, which is my total apple. 6 plus 1 is 7. 4 plus 4, as we just discussed, is 8. So you know you're correct. So then we would finish it answering this with words. And we would say 41 apples are red. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please clean up your areas very, very quickly. First graders, you may just shut your Chromebooks. And then we need to line up for lunch. Lunchtime.